All right, and we're back, everybody. It has only been a few minutes in between episodes for me, but a good chunk for you, a few days at least. Sorry, I had something personal to handle. But here we are. We are going to start playoffs. 5 game series. I think that's four starters, right? I think. Camilo Doval is still hurt for another week, so he's hurt for this series. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think we'll be fine. Ooh, okay. Actually, yeah, let's look at pitching matchups. Otani versus Richie. Gosman versus Brian Bayo. Hunter Green, Alex Wood, Castillo, and Jokic, and then Richie again. Okay. So Richie we catch twice. He had a good year. Um, good season. Good pitcher. Okay. All right. Let's go to the schedule. And we're going to do everything we do with every playoff game. We're just going to click the check mark. We're going to see what happens. Game one. You can do it. Ooh, 2-1 win. Camilo Doval recovery unclear. Okay, we might have to put him on the injured list. Shohei Otani was marvelous. Noelvi Marte solo shot in the bottom of the third. Um, Joey Gallo with a bomb and Marte with a bomb. Marte also with a stolen base. So Shohei went 6. Oh, Gray. John Gray. Interesting. That is not the projected starter we expected. 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned, 3 walks, 3 Ks, 1 bomb. That's a good start. Diaz, 2 innings, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. And Chase Petty with a 1 out save. Game two. I wonder why he didn't start. That's weird. Now we got Richie. Okay. Uh, J.R. Richie. Game two. 4-2 win. Good start. Kevin Gossman had a strong outing in which he threw 6 innings of 3 hit ball. Braves were trailing 4-2 in the top of the ninth, but had runners on first and second. That's when Chase Petty made a terrific pitch and Riley struck out. Crazy. Who hit well? Vogelback went 1 for 3 with a bomb. Gallo hit another bomb, so he's been hitting. He has 2 bombs in 2 games. McLean not great. Otani not great. Nothing for Ellie. Okay. Gosman 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned, no walks, 5 Ks on 70 pitches. I like that they pulled him early. Edwin Diaz with another inning. He gave up 1 earned with 3 strikeouts, and then Chase Petty with a 2 inning save, 2 hits, no earned, no walks, 3 Ks. Good start. All right. Now we got Wednesday clear. So ideally, I would love to win one here, but if you guys remember the last few episodes, or if you're just watching them all back to back to back to back, winning these is apparently impossible for the Cincinnati Reds. Is winning these away games to put the series away. We just need one, but we can never get it. So I would love to get one here, and not have to go to Game Five because Game Five is a coin flip, but it's not in our power. Lefty starter. Let's see what happens. 6-3 win. Okay. So 3-0 sweep. Shohei was given series MVP, 1.5 ERA over 6 innings pitched. We don't know who we will face, the Giants or the Mets. The Mets are up 2-1. Shohei 3 for 4 at the plate as well, which is great. He hit a triple, he had a double and a single. He was a home run away from the cycle. And Hunter Green with the win, 5 2/3, 2 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and a bomb. Lane Henderson pitched an inning and 2/3 and gave up a run, 4 strikeouts. Edwin Diaz 1 1/3, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. So he's striking everybody out in the playoffs. And then Petty with a 1 out save. Yeah, so this is nuts. In 2, 3, 4 1/3 innings, he has 5, 8, 11 Ks. That is wild. He is turning it up when we need him to. And Jokic pitched fine. 5 1/3, 5 hits, 2 earned, 3 walks, 7 Ks. That's actually not a bad line. But Dean Kramer gave it up. No outs, 4 earned runs, and that was the game. That happened in the 6th inning. Phenomenal. Okay. So now we go back to the playoff tree. Seattle swept Minnesota. Tampa and Detroit are going in game 5. And then let's see what happens with the Mets and the Giants. I don't know who had the better season. Oh, the Mets had the better season. So I'd rather face the Giants, who won game 4. International Complex. Ooh, international free agents. Gulusa. That's a cool name. Okay, so it's October 17th. We'll make sure we do this at some point. Now is not that point. We're in the middle of the playoffs. 2-2 here, 2-2 here. Let's see what happens. I would love to get redemption against the Mets, but I feel like the Giants are an easier play here. All right, Tampa Bay beat Detroit. And let's see about Mets Giants. Let's see. Oh, the Giants with the upset. Oh, beating the defending champion Mets. Let's see. Dylan Cease, Michael Kopech, Joe Ross, Tariq Skubal. Thomas Szapucki is their closer. He had 40 saves this year. That's fun. JT Ginn is turned into a pretty good reliever. Oh, wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. What about the offense? Jordan Thompson? I don't know who that is, but he's good. He's a 75 overall, 4.5 WAR. He was a 19th round draft pick in 2024. I love that. He was not drafted in 23, returned to college, and then he was drafted in the 19th round, and he just popped. Good for you, Jordan Thompson. You are the success story that this game needs. The TCR. I love TCR. Who else? Gerard Encarnacion is a good hitter. This offense is pretty good, but not. I don't think it's as scary as Atlanta. Okay. Info. That's what I wanted. Offense was bad. Pitching staff was good. That seems to be the trend of teams that are advancing. Do I get Shohei back for game 1? That would be great. Let's go take a look. And I guess the other question is Doval ready? He's still hurt. Can Shohei start? Oh, Shohei can start. Okay. So we're getting some good luck here with this pitching rotation too. We got the bye, which is great, and then and now we got a sweep, and San Francisco had to play 5. So we're gonna get Shohei. I think there's an argument to start Gosman and have Shohei as the 4th starter, because then that, if it's a long series, then I might, and we advance, I should say. Like, advancing is priority, but getting Shohei for 7 is not guaranteed if it goes 7 in the World Series, if we make it that far. I don't know if that's really coherent or not, but it's kind of what I'm thinking. But I think you got to get there first, and that's what we're going to do. So let's go back here. Castillo is not going to start. That's not true. All right, so it's Shohei versus Kopech. It's Gosman versus Cease. Green versus Skubal. And then Castillo versus Ross, I think. And then Shohei again, if necessary. Yep, Jordan Thompson. Oh, I missed this guy. His value is mostly just glove. That's a really cool player. How did you come into existence? 2019 international free agent. Love it. I love that these guys are popping. And also former Mets prospect Thomas Szapucki. Love that he popped too. That's really fun. I was really annoyed at that Darren Ruff trade when it happened. Even more annoyed in hindsight. And I think this is actually something that could happen with this dude. I think he has the potential. But anyway, game 1, Shohei versus Kopech. Ooh, 0-2, 9.8 ERA. You are having a rough playoff run. Okay, let's see what happens. Game 1. I meant to go to calendar. It's okay. Game 1. Let's look here. 8-5 loss. Oh, wow. What happened? We gave up 5 runs in the 7th. That lost the game. Jordan Thompson, a run scoring single. What happened here? Shohei, they didn't take the DH out. Oh, so he came out early. That's what happened. He pitched 2 1/3. He came out. And then Tyler Rogers kind of blew it. He gave a 5 earned. Okay, so that hurts. And that hurts tomorrow because now we're already pitching with a weakened bullpen. Okay, so he's hurt. Anybody interesting? Just a bunch of 30s. Okay, so that is awful. Shohei day to day for the next 5. All right, Gosman, we need a win against Dylan Cease here, my friend. And we win. Okay, so that's good. We got 1, which is good. Matt McClain went 3 for 4 with a double and 2 singles. Ellie De La Cruz had a sac fly. Everybody kind of played. Gosman 4 innings, 1 hit, no earned, no walks, 1 strikeout. Interesting, they pulled him after 4, but I guess we have a day off today, so it should be okay. I probably would have let him run for another one. I would have let him keep pitching. All right. Game 3. Game 3. So we need ideally 2 in San Francisco. There's 1. 5-4 win. Hunter Green, 5 1/3, no earned. So the bullpen is kind of hurting right now. Hunter Green, Lane Henderson got 2 outs. Edwin Diaz finally gave up some runs. He gave up 3 earned. Tyler Rogers gave up 1 unearned run. Noelvi Marte error, and then Chase Petty with another save, which is fine. I would rather Edwin Diaz and Rogers and Alvarado. I haven't really seen pitching very much, but I would rather these guys be pitching. Period. All right, so we're up 2-1, which is good. Kind of salvaged this terrible Shohei start. 5-3 in 12. Okay. Ellie De La Cruz stroked a first pitch sinker to right for a 2-run home run, putting us up 5-3. So now we're up 3-1. Luis Castillo, good start. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and a bomb. Alvarado gave up 1 earned in 2 innings. Chase Petty pitched 3 innings for the win, and Hunter Brown with a save. I think that's his first playoff outing that I remember, at least. Yeah, no, it is. That's funny. Okay. Who's good offensively for us right now? Ellie is good. Serta's 0 for 3. Joey Gallo has been playing well, at least by averages. Plus, he has 2 bombs. But average, at least here for playoffs, is a pretty good indicator in the small sample size. So now we have a question. Is Shohei still suffering back spasms? He is. Gosman's ready to go. So maybe we switch them for this start. So that way, if necessary, Shohei can go at home. I think that's what I have to do. I think that makes most sense because he's still hurt. I can't have him getting injured if that happens. If he I don't know, he had a herniated disc. Now he's got back spasms. He's got some back issues going on. I don't want to make it worse by making him pitch through, so we're going to start Gosman. And come on. You can do it. You can do it. I swear to God, if you crash on me, I'm going to be so upset. Why? 3-0 loss. Okay. So the offense didn't show up. Gosman only pitched 2 innings. Oh, oblique strain for him too. Okay. So it's good this happened and we get a day off. I guess that's the good news. Zappucki pitched 2 innings, which means he might not be ready for tomorrow. So now we go back to Cincinnati. And we have Shohei on the mound today, right? Gosman could pitch tomorrow. He could pitch tomorrow if necessary. So I might need that, but okay, now we got Cease, which is unfortunate. You would rather take care of it against their worst pitchers, but I guess we get Joe Ross tomorrow, who's not a he's not a bad pitcher, but he's not great, and he's easily exploitable. So we're up 3-2. We need to win one here. I think we go Gosman. I think we do that because he should be ready to go tomorrow. Because if he's at 66% today, he only threw 17 pitches 2 days ago. He'll be ready. All right, so now we got Shohei on the mound versus Cease. So let's see what happens here. Game 6. And we win 8-4. Lane Henderson got the win. Dylan Cease took the loss. Ellie De La Cruz won Series MVP. Love it. Shohei 4 1/3, 5 hits, 3 earned, 2 walks, 3 Ks. That's not great. But then Lane with 2 2/3 and Bradley with 2 innings. Good, very, very good. Very good, gentlemen. So we're playing Seattle, who it looks like they finished early, which is unfortunate. Oh, yeah, they won in 5. So we got the Seattle Mariners, who were one of the best teams in baseball. They have a good offense, not elite, but good, and the best pitching staff in the American League. So it's a battle of pitching staffs, which is cool. I like that. So finish today. Finish today. Let's save. Let's save. Let's just be safe. I was commenting with one of you guys the other day. And it always ends up crashing right around this time. Like right around November 1st, December 1st is when it crashes, or like when it goes into the next season. So we're gonna be safe here. And we're just gonna save. It's gonna save on October 31st anyway, but we're gonna save here too. Um so I think Gosman gets game 1, and then Shohei is probably not going to be ready for game 2. Maybe he will. He's probably ready for game 2, actually. But why has he been getting pulled early is the question. What does the strategy look like? No, it's fine. Weird. Okay, so Shohei will not be good to go for game 2. So it'll have to be Hunter Green and then Shohei or Luis Castillo. I think it's Green. I think I trust Hunter Green right now. He's kind of starting to put it together finally. Ooh, okay. All right, Gosman in game 1. Doval is still injured, which is crazy, but I don't have a better option right now. And then lineups, split, postseason. Gallo's been good. Vogelback's good. Palmegiani's been pretty good, which is cool. Serta's been bad. Trevino's been bad. McLean has been bad. Cade has been bad. Shohei's been bad. So Palmegiani's been good. So this is fine. I think I might honestly just bench Trevino and start Cade, even against lefties, and just live with the consequence. Serta's been bad. Maybe we play Joey Gallo instead now. I think that makes more sense. If he's hot, he's hot. Since Serta can switch with Gallo here. Yeah, I don't. We got to play the hot hand right now. Does this make sense defensively? Think so? I think so. Okay. Alrighty. George Kirby. It's game 1. So we got Kirby, Brash, Ethan Small, Emerson Hancock, and then Kirby again. So Hancock is the worst. starter they have. And it looks like they got to line up their 1, 2, 3, 4 in order, which definitely sucks, but we can't do anything about that. You know, we're going 2, 1, 3, 4, and that's fine. All right, so let's go here. Team schedule. Game 1. Oh, at Seattle. Okay, so we don't have home field advantage here either, which kind of sucks. So we need 1 in Seattle, no matter what. Oh, that's game 1. Oh boy. Okay. George Kirby, 6 1/3 strong innings. 2 runs. Shohei had a 2-run double in the top of the 4th. Shohei was good offensively. Gosman, 5 1/3, 4 hits, no earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Edwin Diaz, and then Tyler Rogers pitched 3 innings to get the save. That's a dangerous play, Mr. Joey Votto, manager of the year. Vogelback went 0 for 4. Gallo went 0 for 3. Cade went 1 for 4, which is good. McLean went 0 for 3. Siani went 0 for 3. All right, so Kirby, yeah, good start from Kirby. Very good, 6 1/3, 11 strikeouts. All right, so here's game 2. And today is October 31st. So we're going to get a good long save, and hopefully it doesn't crash on us. But what's going to happen is we click the check mark, then it starts to save, and then we're going to get the result right about here, which I would have loved to get the result first, but it's okay. Also, why are we starting at 11:05 Eastern time? That makes no sense. I get that it's 8 o'clock in Seattle, but why are we starting at 8 o'clock in Seattle? I mean, Cincinnati's central, but okay, 5-12 loss with Shohei on the mound. Julio Rodriguez went 3 for 5. You know, it's okay. We split on the road in the first 2 games. Oh, it was Hunter Green. It wasn't Shohei. Hunter Green bad. Alvarado gave up a run. Henderson gave up 2. Hunter Brown gave up 2. Moran gave up 1. That's okay. Like a start like this, it's gonna happen. A game like this, I should say, it's gonna happen. It's nothing I can do about it. Nothing we can do about it. And Hunter Green technically should be fresh. All right, so 1-1, and you know we could just go win all 3 right here at home. But let's take a look at the pitching staff. Let's see who lines up. So Shohei's next. Hunter Green only threw 31 pitches. Gosman will be ready for game 5. So we go Shohei, Castillo, Gosman at home. Okay. Could he have pitched yesterday? I don't know if it matters. I don't know. I think based on my math, he couldn't, but maybe he could. Oh, and Duvall's finally not hurt. Okay. Who's been bad? Shohei's been bad. Pitching. Rogers has been bad. Brown, Alvarado, Lane. Yeah, Lane Henderson has been not great. Use less often. So hopefully we focus on these 5, because I don't think Severino's pitched at all. He has not. Yeah, he hasn't pitched all playoffs, which is so weird. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I don't really like how the bullpen's being used, but I can't really play myself. So, yeah, it always gets really glitchy when that happens. But otherwise, I would maybe be playing. All right, Ethan Small, left-handed starter. Let's see. We need to win. We need to win all 3 of these. 2-1. Okay, that's good. Shohei, good start. 5 innings, shutout ball. Jay Allen hit a 1-2 fastball for a run-scoring single. Allen went 1 for 4. Ellie went 0 for 4. 1 for 4. 0 for 2 from Gallo with 2 walks versus a lefty is good. Shohei pitched well. McLean went 0 for 1 and then got pinch hit for by Siani, or defensive sub. All right. Lane pitched an inning. Edwin Diaz pitched 2. Chase Petty pitched an inning. So now it's Luis Castillo and Emerson Hancock. I think our pitching staff is better. I really do. All right. Next game. And another win. Okay. So, yep, on the cusp. Matt McLean had 3 hits, went 3 for 4 with a bomb, a double, and a single. Shohei hit a bomb off Emerson Hancock. Okay. Wow. Okay. Castillo 5 1/3, 4 hits, 2 earned, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. That's a good start. Taj Bradley 2 2/3, and then Lane Henderson pitched an inning just to clean it up. Okay, so now we are at game. What is this? 5? Yeah, game 5, and we are up 3-1. It's kind of a similar story as to the San Francisco series, but this time we need to win this because we don't want to have to go to Seattle and have to go win. So, game 5, must win here, gentlemen. It's Gausman on the mound versus Kirby, and a 4-1 win, and we win our World Series Moneyball achievement. That's cool. Wait, I don't remember what that is. Nice. Edwin Arroyo with a torn ab out for 5 weeks. Doesn't matter. We won a World Series. Does not matter. 4-1 win. It was the 7th for Cincinnati. We won 4-1. That's crazy. Okay, so potential dynasty in the works. We won the 24 title. We won the 26 title. I wonder who won World Series MVP. Gausman, 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned, no walks, 5 strikeouts. Edwin Diaz with 2 innings, 3 strikeouts and a walk, and Chase Petty with an inning and a strikeout to close the game. This was a special run. This team was special with all the injuries and all the issues we had, and Shohei being out for most of the year, and Marte missing time, and McLean being bad. This team wasn't, I don't know, like, we were built well, but I mentioned in one of the last videos, we were thinking about selling. We considered selling if we weren't that great. And I did sell off some of the bullpen pieces, but it wasn't a wholesale sale. And it was just a really good year, and I'm really glad we could win this. I don't remember what the Moneyball achievement is, so if anybody can let me know by the time you see this, that would be great. But yeah, no, this was this was a fun year, fun season, and it was always a possibility that this were to happen, but to expect it is different. Oh, I bet it was Shohei who won World Series MVP. World Series MVP in 24, and I bet that's, yep, World Series MVP Shohei Ohtani, coming back off of Tommy John, pitching well, hitting well, being the two-way force that he is. Joey Gallo went 0 for 16 in the World Series. Vogelback went 0 for 10. Palmegiani went 0 for 5. Okay, that's funny. Let's see, pitching staff in the World Series. Gausman was really good. Shohei was good. Bradley was good. Petty pitched 2 innings. Hunter Green was not good, but he didn't need to be. Hunter Brown wasn't very good, but these guys did not need to be. We got everything we needed, and more. So, yeah, wow. There it is, Series MVP, Shohei Ohtani. Who won LCS MVP? Ellie. Oh, right. And then Division Series was, I think, World Ohtani again. So, yeah, wow. Really good season, really good team. Seattle was also really good. Eguy Rosario had a good World Series. Josh Lowe had a good World Series. J-Rod did not. That hurt them, was J-Rod not performing very well, and the rest of this lineup didn't really perform. Austin Meadows 1 for 18, Carpenter 1 for 12, Cal Raleigh 2 for 20, and the pitching staff, wasn't electric. They weren't all that great. George Kirby probably was, but it was probably just him. Some of the bullpen guys, and that hurt them, was that. So a nice chunk of redemption after last season. I thought this team could have won last year as well, and it just didn't. But this is sweet. This is really nice. think my one mistake was not bumping this up because we ended up not making as much money this year. But that's from when all these injuries and underperformance happened. Fan interest it just bumped up 12 points. Loyalty is above average. Market size will always be small. But now we got some questions coming up. So let's, I don't know if I saved or not. We're going to save again. We're going to make sure I do this. We're going to make absolutely sure. Okay. Finish today. Off season starts tomorrow. Yeah, I'm a little worried about money now. I'm worried about budget room. I'm worried about a lot of different stuff. Because now we have some decisions to make. And who knows what our budget's going to be. If you look, it's $180 million for budget, the total budget, I should say. I mean, I could cut from a lot of this. I could cut from development. I could cut from scouting. Not really so much draft and amateur free agents, but player development and scouting could cut. But yeah, now we have some things that we got to go look at. Budget stayed the same, which is good. We won it all. Great. My score was a 951. So now we are immortal in the baseball lifetime. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. So guys that didn't stick around, Danny Jansen, wish you the best. Jerickson Profar, Stuart Fairchild, Leover Pagero, Austin Hendrick got 2 at bats. Glaber, Trey Morgan. What about anybody else? Hitting wise, no, these guys were all pretty much regulars. Pitchers, Nolan McLean was around. Tony Santillan, Ariel Miranda, Jeremiah Estrada, Mason Miller, Emiliano Teodo, Kumar Rocker, Garrett Crochet, and Mr. Chen. Garrett Crochet had a good end of the year with the Yankees. Proud of him. Very happy. Yeah, wow. Another series, won another World Series. So now we're in playoffs or off season. Playoffs are over. We're gonna get into it. I think we're gonna expand this year. I've been meaning to do that, so I think we're gonna expand this year. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah, next episode we'll get into off-season stuff. We'll probably start right around here, and we'll take it day by day. So thanks everybody for this episode. Really excited for the 2026 World Series Cincinnati Reds. We're really happy about that. We're building the dynasty, and I think it's safe to say that the Reds have been rebuilt. I think it's more just about creating and sustaining the dynasty, but we're gonna have some big money decisions coming up, some difficult money decisions, and it's gonna be hard to keep this core intact. We're gonna have to deal some of these big deals, these big contracts, and we're gonna have to figure it out. But for now, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.